Alright, we've got a 1500 point battle for you today. For my first battle with my new Eldar, I've got a wacky hodgepodge of weird stuff. I've got Wraith Guard in vehicles, got some Guardians in vehicles, some jet bikes, a Fire Prism, a Night Spinner, a bunch of swooping Hawks dropping, a big unit of Warp Spiders dropping, a Spirit Seer as my HQ. So a total hodgepodge of weird stuff all mashed together because I want to try it all out. And I'm facing a really tough-looking Plague Marine army. Plague Marines with Meltas in here, Plague Marines with some HQ in there, 3 Obliterators, more Plague Marines in there, and a Helldrake. 1500 point battle that we have for you today. And I'm going second unless I steal initiative, but I'm not going to try to steal initiative. I'm going to just go second. It is night fighting turn 1. That's why I'm not going to try to steal initiative. So back in a bit. So rounding up top of turn 1 for the Space Marines. I forgot to mention I did roll for my powers. My spirits here got Conceal and I got Empower. And Warlord traits. What was yours again? Fear on his Warlord. My Warlord on the Eldar tree rolled when deep striking things land within 6 inches of him, they don't scatter, which is going to be interesting. And we do have 4 objectives. There's one objective back there. There's one over here placed by me, another one here placed by my opponent, and another one here placed by me. That's what we're fighting over. So what happened? Everything moved up. Some flat out smoke over there. These guys are the only things that really moved up and tried to take a shot. 2 of them were in range of just the edge of this fire prism, this edge of this wave serpent. One cannon overheated but didn't wound the Obliterator, and the second cannon landed but couldn't penetrate the arm. So that was it for turn 1, top of turn 1, and now bottom of turn 1 for the Eldar. We're going to see what. Okay, so rounding up my bottom of turn 1. Not very eventful. Lots of cover saves everywhere because of night fighting. I decided not to fire the Serpent Shields yet because my opponent's going to be within rapid fire range of Meltas, or not rapid fire range, but within range of Meltas on my vehicles soon. So I decided to chill out for now. Instead, I fired a lot of vehicles, a lot of Wave Serpent top guns, but they got a couple of penetrations and glances, but every save was made. Pretty impressive. I had one shot from my Fire Prism into here. I took a risk. I got a Lance hit and wound, but he made his 5+ invulnerable / cover because he was otherwise out in the open, but he made it. And these guys went flat out over here. They went flat out over there. And otherwise, that was pretty much it. We're going to see if my opponent's Helldrake shows up now on a 3+. Oh man, there it is. It's on the board. It's going to start cooking me like crazy. Here we go. Back in a bit. Okay, so rounding up top of turn 2 for the Chaos Space Marines, Helldrake shows up, goes in the middle of my army, uses the line. A bunch of those guys over there got shot by the Vector Strike, killed 2 bikes. They ran over here, and then he ended up just flaming them to death. Got first blood very easily, very nicely with this over here. A bunch of stuff popped out over here, gunned down my bikes like they were butter. I failed a lot of saves. 6 saves made, 4 of them failed, unfortunately. What are you going to do? But they stuck around, they didn't run. And then some shooting at my guy over here from some las cannons, but made my cover save over here. So that helped over there with Holofields. And other than that, we already lost first blood to the Helldrake, no surprise, but we're going to see what shows up. My Swooping Hawks on a 3+. No, they don't show up. And my Warp Spiders on a 3+. They do on a 3. So the Warp Spiders are in, and that is that. So back in a bit. So an absolutely disastrous turn. Check it out. 20 shots, not a single hit. Not a single hit. Spirit Mark over here unloaded these guys just in case that didn't work. Of course it didn't work. Not a single reroll on a 1. 1 hit, but did nothing. Just glanced him. Strength 10 hit him, just glanced him. Unbelievable. Over here, all this shooting. Oh, I still have to run these units. I'm going to do that in a second. But all this shooting, plus that vehicle and its guns, plus the top gun on this guy, because I made a mistake. I didn't aim him that way. Plus these guns, plus this blast, plus this AP3 blast. This is a rending blast. Killed like 2 guys. Killed 2 guys. Something like 80% of Feel No Pain saves made. Unbelievable. Pretty impressive. But that's going to be the end of the game pretty much. So, but we're going to just play it out for fun. But there's so many saves made, I might as well just back up. But we're going to try my best. We're going to see what happens. Glance here. 2 guys dead here from all those wounds caused. Probably something like 60 wounds all over the place. I don't know what's going on. Anyways, so rounding up top of turn 3, I guess it is. Yeah, top of turn 3. No surprise, Helldrake flew over, cooked 3 of these guys easily because they should have killed him, but no luck there, so he killed 3 of them. Shooting over there, killed a few more, but now they made their loose shift. Over here, these guys charged into combat. We didn't kill a single guy on Overwatch. They cleaved down like 7 of us. We ran away, but we got away safely. We're trying to rally now. 1 Power Fist double charged into here, so there were fewer attacks in there. Couldn't do anything to the vehicle though. And shooting from some other stuff immobilized this guy, so he's down. Shrugged off some glances, but he's down, and he's not immobilized, pardon me, he's stunned. Stunned vehicle with 5 guys inside that can't shoot now, which sucks terribly, but what are you going to do? And we're back on to my turn. We're going to see if these Swooping Hawks show up. On a 6, they show up. Yeah, so Swooping Hawks are down. They're not too useful in this particular battle, but so be it. Back, so rounding up my bottom of turn 3. Didn't even bother using any powers because I just got inside my transport over here, loaded back in. These guys flew up and tried to do the Helldrake, couldn't do anything to it. Finally took this vehicle, firing these guns, twin-linking that front gun with a good hit into the rear armor of that thing, and finally took it down. Of course, it crashed into my vehicle and my guys, but by some luck it didn't hurt either one of them. These guys here rallied, snap firing, fired with basically the rest of my entire army, only killed like 4 of those guys, so that guy's still left there. Man, just not doing it for me today. For sure not doing it. These guys landed, dropped a bomb in there. Of course, it drifted totally off, and then they fired their guns and didn't get a single wound onto the Plague Marine. So that was it. That's a Chaos Lord now, isn't it, right? Yeah, that's an HQ left there, so that's interesting. And it's on to turn 4, is it? Yeah, yeah, because you've already had 2 turns to bring something. Yeah, turn 4, back in a bit. Not looking good for the Eldar. Yeah, the insanity continues. Man, bad luck. So they tried to charge me. I decided not to Overwatch either of them. Of course, I made the right decision to Overwatch here, but no hits. He gets in, kills 3 of them with ease, rolls high enough. He got 5 saves on me. I failed 3 of those 5 saves with 3+ armor because he had a Fleshbane weapon. And then his like weird power where it's initiative test, I actually rolled a 6, so one of my guys died from the initiative test fail. Oh, unbelievable. And of course, no wounds in return. But that was that. Big guns never tire, so these are all scoring units over there, of course. So it's going to be a real challenge. I was going to surrender 2 turns ago, but I'm going to keep fighting. Whatever, who cares? Here we go. Back in a bit. Shooting on a bunch of stuff, but not a lot of effect from shooting. Except that this got wrecked. This was wrecked. The shield made it so it didn't explode, but it was just wrecked. So these guys were forced to pop out, that's why. Back with my turn 4. So rounding up my turn 4. A little bit better. We finally started gunning stuff down. We gunned down most of that unit. Oh, did they make a leadership, those guys? Leadership 10 anyways. I mean, they're pretty good. Yeah, they're fine. And we gunned down most of that unit. Protect my vehicle. Still pretty brutal though. These guys just shot over there, ran. They're using that battle focus, battle thing. These guys moved up, blasted their guns, helped kill some of those guys, ran. Still AP3 templates, blasts. You're not doing a lot of damage. This guy managed to kill me. He rolled a 1 for his demon weapon, but he still only got 1 save on me, and I failed at 2+, so no luck for me. That guy's free now to wipe out whatever he wants on my board. Over here, moved stuff around. This guy went to ground, couldn't do much, tried to snap fire, but nothing was range, really. Actually, just couldn't hit anything with snap fire. And that's pretty much it. So that was my turn 4. Not looking too good for Eldar. It hasn't been looking that good since beginning of turn 2, but what are you going to do? Or beginning of turn 1, but so be it. So rounding up, the disasters continue. He got in here, managed to charge. My Overwatch did nothing. And of course, he only kills 2 of my guys. We cause no wounds in return despite being the same initiative. And he sticks it out. These morons stick it out. So I can't shoot him now, and he's going to probably stuck it out in my combat. This guy, of course, gets incredibly lucky. Now, I did get 1 Overwatch hit, and it rendered a guy to death, or, AP1 the guy to death. But then he gets in, 3 saves cause, I fail all 3, my guys are dead, he consolidates over here. So we're just getting cleaved down with ease by the KS Space Marines. So it's going to be my turn. Some other shooting at stuff, but to no avail. Not a lot of shooting left in my opponent's army. And it's my turn 5, just trying brutally to fight here. I'm playing for turn 6 because I can't do anything on turn 5. Over here, combat, I managed to put 1 wound in him, so he's down to 1 wound now because he was already down to 2 wounds from something else. But we stuck it out over here. His mace is what, like his exploding mace, killed 2 more guys after the combat was done. But we were there, tied combat, because 1 wound caused me, 1 wound to me. The 2 wounds happen after combat. Over there, those bikes managed to gun down that lone guy. That's about it. They moved a few inches that way. I fired everything that could shoot, unloaded everything, and killed no one. Not a single model died. So many wounds caused, and that Feel No Pain stopped any of my armor saves that got through. Unbelievable how many Feel No Pains these Chaos Space Marines have been making. It's really been demoralizing all game long, but whatever. We keep trying to fight. We're going to see if the game ends on a 1 or 2. The game will end. No, it's a force. The game continues. I have 1 more chance to tie it up. All right, back my turn 6. Managed to contest over there. With the dangerous terrain test was passed. So we're tied at 1 objective each. Managed to kill the Warlord, so I do have to slay the Warlord. My opponent has first blood, and I just do have a guy in his deployment zone, so it's really close. We're going to see if the game ends on 1, 2, or 3. Justice for my opponents, because now we can kill all my stuff. Alright, back in a bit. Okay, so rounding up, bottom, we just played the whole turn 7. Not too much effect here. I managed to move these guys up, blast one of those guys to death, and that wasn't enough to make them... they ran, but it wasn't enough because I could only contest there. I fired everything else I had, AP2, tons of shots, so many saves made, like one guy died again. Maybe 2 guys total from that unit. So many feel no pains made all game. So it actually ends 6 points, plus 1, 7. For my opponent versus 3 points here plus 1 for the Warlord, so 7 to 4, unfortunately for me, because that jet bike got killed. Of course, no surprise there. Good close game. Oh, do I have this objective? You're right, because you're running off the objective.
But I did get a point for killing your fire.
Right, you got a point for killing my fire. Right, so I forgot because I'm heavy support. So 3, 6. Plus 1 for Warlord 7. My opponent has 3, 6, plus 1 for my Fire Prism, plus 1 for things. So it's even closer than we thought. It's 8 to 7 in favor of the Chaos Space Marines. I don't know how I made it that close after just having a disastrous first round, but man, it was a good game, and thanks for the game again. Thank you.